Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification. Also, leave a comment, that would be great.
Now, I'm sitting in what is called a spirit cabinet. It's called a spirit cabinet because the spirits come out of it. In the middle of the last century, the Fox sisters started this thing called the spiritualist movement by faking seances. And ever since, people have been faking them. And it's it's illegal now. It's illegal if you do that. If you create the kind of phenomenon you're about to see. Two gentlemen at the table, will you come up here? A round of applause for these two guys. Nice to see you. Okay, welcome. What's your name? David. David and George. Come over here, David and George. In fact, I'll tell you what, first thing, why don't we examine the cabinet? Come in here, make sure there are no trapdoors. It's a one-piece carpet. Enjoy yourselves, okay? It's a one-piece carpet, yeah? And what I want you to do is make sure there's no moving parts. And then go around the outside of the cabinet. We'll put the chair back in there. It's just a chair, so I'll put the chair back. And if you go right round the outside of the cabinet, you'll go to each end, grab down here low. There's a pole, all right? There's another one over there. And when I say 3, grab low, there's a pole down there, right. And there's one on the other side. You can do it. And when I say 3, just lift the whole thing up in the air. 3, lift it up in the air and put it down gently. Okay, fellas? Very good, very good. Now, the reason for that is just to prove that there's nobody hidden inside it, which is kind of important, all right? Now, we just kick that back onto its mark so everything's in position for the people who are viewing from home. Now, gentlemen, what we need here, if you just come forward here, we give a nice round of applause to the medium, Miss Debbie McGee. Lovely frock, lovely frock. Now this, yes, nice dress. Now Debbie extends her arms like this, you see, gentlemen, and you can see that we've kept the arms bare, so it's all very simple. Can I have some ropes? Now here are 2 ropes. You have one. All right, and we just spread that off for you, examine it, and then tie one end around there and one end around there. You do all the work. While you're doing that, the people on the sides here can see that I'm going to put this just around the chair leg like that, very straightforward, and like that. The gentleman will get to that in a moment, and we just close all that back there. You happy with that? Yep. All right, now leave go of the ends. Debbie, turn round, show them the back of the dress, we paid for it, and we just spread this out like that. You get hold of that, sir, you get hold of that, but unfortunately you're going to have to leave go because he gets both of them, and would you like to tie a big knot in the middle of there? Now, all right, ladies and gentlemen, what we have now, remember, there's wrists tied by the gentleman, ropes tied around, pull it tight, don't mess about, okay? If you tie a knot on there, I'm going to take that, like that, I'm just going to come, just turn a bit, Debbie. I'm going to turn that like that, around there like that, over there like that. And could you do me a favour, sir? Would you just cross those over? Mm-hmm. Cross them over. And are they crossed? No, they're not. Just wrap round each other, I mean. And then over here. If you're watching at home, never do this. I'm putting a rope right round her neck, okay? Never put anything round your neck. And then I'm going to tie it into a bow. And at all times, this will be on the front of the neck. And you will be able to see that it does not ever get untied. Now, Debbie sits down. Gentlemen, tie her ankles to the front of the chair. I want you to tie her ankles using the ropes. Do it yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, what used to happen was this. Okay. In a darkened drawing room, you know, you would sit, the medium would go into a trance, and then, in the darkened drawing room, things would start to happen. It would be pitch black. And normally you couldn't see anything. Then in ghostly light, ectoplasm would shoot forward. It turned out to be just muslin, but who knows where it came from. Happy, fellas? Okie dokie dokie. Would you do me a favour? There's a chair there, just sit yourself down. There's a chair over there, just sit yourself down, anywhere you like. Now what we do is we wheel this inside here, like that. We leave it there, and Debbie goes to sleep. She sleeps. She sleeps. Sleeps. You tied her all up yourself. There's no way she can get loose. Nothing like that can happen. But if we close the curtains like this, watch. You can hear the spirits. The spirits have come. Bells ring. Things appear over the top. The spirits do not want to join the Salvation Army. The plates fly all over the place. And now we open this up. And in opening this up, I would like you, sir, to do me a favour. Would you just come here, check that knot's still tied, that this is all tied as you did it down there, and that there's no way she could get loose. Happy? Happy. That's important. You sit over there because I'm going to get some more stuff. I'm going to get some more plates, some more of these mugs and all that. The first thing that always happens is you should hear the bell ring like this. Spirits, come to me. And let's have some ectoplasm. I think that would be good as well. Yes, ectoplasm flying out, things flying out. Be careful where you sit, my junk. Yeah, I tell you, sometimes the spirits go mad. But Debbie is still tied up as powerfully as she was in the beginning. Now, this is really weird. This is really weird. I tell you what we're going to do. I've got somewhere, where have I got it? Here, I've got this, a violin and that, all right? And we just put that there like that. We move the bell under there this time so the spirits won't come. We'll put the bowl there, and now I've got back here a clear curtain. And if I just pull that across there, spirits, take that violin, float that violin. The spirits float the violin. They want to play. Take the bowl. We take the bowl, the two float around, you can see them floating around in there, and then they get bored so quickly. Because, you know, maybe what you're seeing here is one of the great violinists of all time. Maybe what you're seeing is Elvis. No, he's still alive and working in McDonald's. But if we open this up like this, you'll be able to take that out of there. They're not attached to anything. Would you do me a favour, sir, and just push that round the back? I'm going to move Debbie over here. What was your name?
George.
George. Would you pick up your chair, George, and just come in here a second? I want you to put your chair in there yourself. Your choice, OK? Just put your chair in there yourself. Now, facing Debbie, like that. And I want you to sit facing Debbie.
Delighted.
They were a bit slow there, George. I thought we'd started serving alcohol in the club. Now, what I want you to do is close your hands on those knots. You tie them like that. And put one hand on her lap.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I don't trust you, George. OK. Now, this time, then, another phenomenon that used to happen. Spirits, are you there? Spirits, come to me. Spirits, are you there? Now, the spirits this time, ladies and gentlemen, take on a different format. A different format altogether. The spirits this time... Were they horrible? Did you see anything horrible? No? Come on out. Step out, sir. You were in there, and you've joined the Masons. If you just step forward, go back to your seat, sir. Go back to your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, even I don't believe what you're about to see. Take your jacket off, okay? Nice coat, pointy lapel, stuff like that. All right. Spirits, take this coat. And look, there's Debbie in the coat, not still tied. The rest must be in there someplace. Spirits, give me back that coat. Spirits, give me back the coat. There we go, sir. Whoops, your pens fell out. Hope no money fell out, but there's your coat. And inside here, of course, Debbie McGee, still tied up. And now, sir, if you would just watch very closely while I just do this, you've visited a spirit cabinet performed in the style of the showman of the turn of the century. All right? The various methods and all that. But Debbie, just wake up. Wake up. Wake up. And let's have a nice round of applause for the gentleman as he goes back to his seat. Nice round of applause for Debbie. Go forward. Strike it.